Cancer people, and welcome to your reading for May 2022. So interesting messages for you guys this month. So I really want to pull this card for you because I think it's a really important card, and that is Death and Rebirth. One of the major cards for you this month, Death and Rebirth. So this is letting go of the old, what is no longer serving you in your life. So with that light coming in for me here, that is really important for me. So it's almost like the light inside of you is really glowing and you're starting to see the light at the end of a dark road as well. So this is a month of change and renewal for you, and it absolutely needs to happen. Whatever these changes are, whether it's internally or in your environments, they really need to happen for you guys this month, because it's almost like death and taxes this card here represents. And it's about the change that has to happen, and it's just factual that nothing can stay the same anymore. So that's really important message for you guys this month. Also, we've got Blue Moon. Believe in the impossible. So some of you might have felt like that your dreams or your goals or anything like that were just unattainable for you guys. So this is a reminder that your dreams are there and they are possible to make happen for you guys. So this month we've also got the total lunar eclipse happening around May 16th, depending on where you are in the world. This is about change and renewal as well, this moon. So this is about this full moon here. This is really jumping out at me here and believing in the impossible. So especially the full moon for May. So I think there's a lot of beautiful changes that are going to happen for you, and you might get some messages or emails or communications that tell you some beautiful things are happening around that time. So that's really great to see there for you guys. Also, this month is going to be important for you guys to be flexible in your situations as well. So being flexible, which means is not being really rigid in the way you think about things. Think about things in a different perspective this month and go with the flow of what is happening, and try not to be resistant to it as well. So if you're feeling like you want to hold the reins tighter, and if you really feel like you want to do things a certain way because that's the way you've always done them, try to think twice about some of your situations this month and be super flexible. That's going to be important for you guys as well. So around you, it's so interesting. The Tower's coming in as well. So the Tower comes up in a position for you guys, which is, I feel like it's already happened. The disaster has already struck for you. Whatever you perceived has been a catastrophe for you guys has already happened. And I think you've had a lot of realizations, especially with the crown being knocked off at the top here. That lightning has struck down and you've realized a lot of important information in this situation that has struck for you guys. So that's really important energy that you're coming and bringing into the month of May. So remember the things you've learned from the hardships that you've gone through. What are the main messages that you've got to bring out, and how it can help you for the month of May, because there's a lot of changes happening here for you guys. Relationships, in your careers, it's almost you getting reborn again. So it's like, what are you taking into the next portion of your journey? That's going to be really important for you guys with the month of May. All right, so here we've got the King of Swords here. So that's beautiful to see coming over the situation here. So I think a lot of you are going to be the leaders in your life, and there's a lot of almost like promotional stuff happening here. And I'm seeing with the wands, it's like a really fiery energy, motivation, success and leadership is really coming across a lot of you guys for the month of May for you Cancer people. So that's really beautiful to see, a lot of success happening. And I've seen this in the reverse position just underneath the King of Wands. And this is telling me this is a lot of success that you're carrying, but it hasn't quite been realized for you guys yet. So you're not realizing that there's beautiful things around the corner, and might be some communications that you receive soon that helps you with your career stuff, I want to say. So that's beautiful to see. And if this is not you, there might be someone around you. So whether your partner, someone is getting a real boost in their careers and they're boosted up to more of a leadership position, that's really, really good to see there for you guys. Okay, so Queen of Swords coming in underneath here. So I feel like there's a female around you. Could be a female, could be a male, but they've got a real beautiful energy about them, and they're quite a charismatic person, I want to say, and they've got some good advice to give you. So there's someone around you who is so supportive of your situation and your success, and they're the ones that are, I want to say, your cheerleaders in your life, and they also bring a bit of humor into the situation as well. So they're very articulate people, full of information. So I would say they're going to help you in your situation, and they've been part of your journey for quite a long time too. So they're an important part of your success, I want to say too. We've got the King of Cups reversed next to it as well. So this might be yourself. So sometimes you might feel like, oh, nothing's happening. Oh, I'm getting really bogged down in the, and I'm just feeling a bit negative and things like that. So this is important to believe in the impossible this month. So this is really important month of changes for you guys, I want to say. So really believe that things can happen for you guys. Because I think at the moment, you've got a lot of options around you, and I think you guys are looking at this and looking at that and looking at this with the Seven of Cups coming up for you guys. So you're like, I could do this, I could do that, and I don't know, maybe this one, maybe that one. So try not to get bogged down in all of this, all the different stuff around you, because I think this month is also an important month to really shine a light on your health too, because we've got Temperance coming in. So Temperance is a card to be a reminder to embody ourselves and embody balance as well between, I want to say, all the chakras as well. So this is a month to really have a look at how is your health going, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So this will be a good time to do that, because I don't think some of you rest enough. I think some of you guys have been stressing out and not getting enough sleep. As well. So some of you also might be needing to go to the doctor, or might be needing to book some appointments. I feel like it might be good just to even get a bit of a health checkup this month as well. So really have a good look at your health and how everything's going there for you guys, because that's a bit of a guidance card that it's coming up there for you. So that's important to have a look at as well, especially with Temperance coming in as a major arcana card. I think it's important some of you guys have a look at that. Okay, so beautiful cards coming up here as well. I also see there's some partnerships that have been happening. So whether you've gotten into a relationship, or there's someone that you're thinking about having a relationship with in the regards to work, careers, in your romance life, I feel like this is a really good person that is really standing with you, and I think it's going to be a really good partnership. So if this person's been with you for a long time, I feel like there's been some kind of rejuvenation here, whether you guys get married or have children, because I see a lot of beautiful rainbows here with the Ten of Cups coming in. So there's some beautiful energies surrounding family in the home and partnerships as well. So that's really good to see for you guys, for Cancer people, because you really like your family, your friendships, and you tend to have maybe not a big group, but more of like a tight-knit group, because you're quite protective of yourselves as well. You're very soft, sensitive, intuitive people, but you do, with the crab shell, you do like to protect yourselves and protect your energy. You only really let a few people in to get to know you quite well. So that's beautiful to see that there's some nice relationships happening around you guys. So the Emperor was also coming in here for me here as an important card. So this is in your recent past. I'm looking at this person here, and this is a reversed energy here. So I feel like there's a figure around you where someone has let you down, so to speak, and there could be a partner, it could be someone around you, like a father figure or even a mother figure, but someone that you perceived as a powerful entity in your life and that you really looked up to, there's been some kind of disappointment there. So that's an energy that you could be carrying this month. So there might be something there with family and stuff, and it kind of got you a bit bogged down here. So especially with the Seven of Cups too, because you're looking at things in a different way and you're trying to solve for it as well. I think you're looking at all these different options and stuff. So try not to focus too much on that situation. Have a bit of focus on yourself, because I think there's a lot of things that are connected with health for you guys this month. It's important to balance your energies, especially when you've got the Death and Rebirth card coming in here as well as an important card for you this month. There's also the call to really recognize your personal power. Really, really do that. With the Two of Wands coming in the reverse position here, it's telling me that you guys are been doubting yourselves. You've been doubting your journey and doubting where you're going and doubting whether you can actually do it. This is a really important card it's a reminder for you that you absolutely can do it. And you, with that person here holding the world in their hands, they believe that in themselves. They are like the magicians in their lives, that they manifest what they want, and they know they can do it utilizing that fiery motivational energy that's inside them. But I really want to say that in the reverse position, if you guys have been doubting yourselves, especially the Knight of Swords, I feel like some of you have been jumping from one thing to the next as well, and you've been quite forceful about trying to solve for everything as well. So try not to solve everything at once. Break things down one step at a time. I really want to say that for you guys. So because I think you've been trying to solve other people's situations as well, because you care about others. Cancer people, especially the loved ones that you have around you, you care about others so much. This is a month to shine a light a little bit more on yourselves though, because there's a lot of things that you guys are going to be dealing with, and I think within yourselves. So that's important to have a look at you this month, because if your cup is not full, you can't give to others. That's a really important message for you guys this month. Remember this. I keep holding this card up. Death and renewal, transitional change that needs to happen. There's going to be some endings that happen. Believe in yourselves. Be flexible too. Try not to look too rigidly at your options, especially if you're like there's only a few. I feel like some of you think there's only a few things I can do. These are the 6 or 7 things that I can do. Have a look, think about things a bit more flexibly and really hone in on it. Just a few things you want to achieve this month. Even if you write it down in a book, I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that, I'm going to look at this option and that option, and just break it down neatly for yourselves, because I feel like some of you are just getting so overwhelmed, and this is a time to get organized with your thoughts this month. So that's important for you guys. Okay, so I think there's also, it's an interesting because sort of I'm really seeing some good energies with the Ten of Pentacles coming up for you guys here. So there's some really beautiful financial balance, I think, with the family, things coming up. It is in the reverse position though, but I feel like this is the only reason it is because it's sort of creeping into the month of June here, that you're going to see some really good financial news, I feel like, and it affects the whole family as well, the spectrum of the whole family. So whether this, you get some really good answers with the blue moon coming here, believing in the impossible, some beautiful things happening there for you guys. I think it helps with the dynamics of the family, because I think some of you have been worried about the family here. 7 of Swords too here in the reverse position. So I think someone around, I don't know if they're around all the time, I kind of think they have a little bit of a negative influence on the family though. So that's just someone to be mindful of with your situation here. If there's someone that's sort of been a bit of a negative Nelly, or if they come in and they just sort of come in and they say a few things every now and again that really throws you, I think that's an energy just to be aware of, because I wonder if They kind of affect the balance of the family as well. So that's an important one to see for you guys. But I think there's definitely some kind of success coming around the corner for you as well. So that's beautiful to see there. So there you go, Cancer people. You've got some beautiful energies happening for the month of May. I wish you all the best and thank you for joining me today with my reading. Thank you so much.